your host, Tanya. And today we have made it back to Saturday, guys. We are covering the 2024-2025 NBA playoffs. We have a couple of games that we're going to go over today. But first, I hope everybody is doing good. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday so far. And also, I wanted to take the time to say thank you to everyone that chimed in on yesterday's night. We went live last night to cover some games, and I had a lot of interaction. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so, again, thank you for all the support and all the comments. That is just awesome. Okay, guys. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about Golden State and the Houston Rockets. This was an awesome game. All these games, if you notice, have been very, very close. And so now we're getting to the wire. So let's go ahead and get into that first game. This is going to be game 6, okay, where Golden State is leading 3-2 in the series. So let's get going, guys.
Sit out. Butler. The fake. Draymond Green settles, fires, and hits the three. Dylan Brooks, the offensive rebound, kept alive by Şengün. Van Vliet open in the corner. That's good. Van Vliet has been absolutely scorching the last couple of games. Gravity. Şengün left open. Leans in and throws it down. Draymond Green. Brooks lets it fly. Curry lets the pass fly. Butler inside, lays it up and in. He also tried to draw a foul on that.
If this team believes they have a chance to win a championship, Draymond has to get in these things under control so he can play later as Steph knocks down the little floater.
Quiet him down a little bit after the last couple of games. Now on the switch, Curry guarding him. Van Vliet finds some room, fires away, shot won't go. Draymond Green tips it, but right to Thompson and Şengün. Thompson's so active on the boards.
I'm surprised Draymond didn't grab that. It looked like he went to tip it.
Podziemski's come in. Curry fires away and knocks down.
You've probably heard about Boxable's flagship product, the Casita.
On the three. Thompson spinning, tough fall-away shot. Green, touch pass Curry, ahead to Podziemski. Alley-up to Payton. Now is 15 for 15 from the line here in the series. Moody walks right up into a three and nails it.
Now he walks right in the first time he touches it. There are no wasted minutes in the NBA.
Oh, no, and Steve Kerr is laughing. He's like, okay, guess you're feeling it, young fella.
Oh, Van Vliet feeling it as well. Jabari Smith pumped away. Podziemski and Butler in the area. That's 5 turnovers already for the Rockets. Butler inside the post and the finish. Best offensive rebounding team in the NBA regular season and so far in the playoffs. Curry turns it over. That's the 4th turnover. Green down the other end, throws it down. Green. Little jump hook, shot off the mark, ball tipped. And a new 14 on the shot clock. Holiday wastes no time, nails a three-pointer.
But when you're getting second and third looks at it, those percentages start to increase.
And the Rockets 5 offensive rebounds already. They got caught napping there. Butler spots Draymond Green cutting to the bucket. Şengün 4 for 9 to start. He's the leading scorer with 8 points already. Nice feed inside, and Adams with the flush. And then Thompson looking, searching, continues to dribble, kicks it back out. Eason, shot clock at 7. Eason, nice maneuver and lays it up and in. Tari Eason with a beautiful move. Can't hit the three. Green now 1 for 6 from the field. Here comes Butler. Moody tries a three. That's good. One of those defensive grinds again. Thompson drives inside, kicks it out. Green. Eason, plenty of time. Nails another one. Second three-pointer. He's 3 for 3 from the field. Here's Curry. Finds some room. Three-pointer. Knocks it down. Steph Curry, his second three-pointer. Van Vliet back in. Makes the move. Pulls up. Nice feed. Thompson blocked by Green. Draymond Green, the rejection. Curry comes the other way. Curry against Brooks. Curry on the drive, trying to draw contact. He does. Nope, they're going to wave it off. There's a foul. Jason Doble was waving it off. Are they going to count it? Yes, now they are. Short arms it a bit. Green the rebound. Curry pushes the pace. Curry sets, fires. It's good. Steph Curry put them down. The game is tied. Quite the answer here from the Warriors after the Rockets threw a punch.
Yeah, this zone has flummoxed Houston in this last couple minutes.
Nice feed inside. Van Vliet, 6 on the 24. Slips, stumbles, almost lost it. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson with 2 on the shot clock. Jumper's good. And then Thompson puts Houston up by 7. Final seconds. Butler gets it off and draws the foul and one. Jimmy Butler felt some contact and a chance for the three-point play.
If this is a possession ball game late, obviously you would think the advantage goes to Golden State.
No, this is their second elimination game as Jimmy Butler starts off. Like, how much do you think of that during the course of the game, that this is it, we could be out?
I think leading into it, as you see Van Vliet knock down that 3.
Hield has to pick up his dribble, shot clock at 4. Butler trying to make something out of it, kicks it out. He just gets it off in time and hits the 3 as the shot clock expires. Brooks coming off his best game of the series, but quiet here tonight. Shot clock winding down again. Butler gets inside, blocked by Adams. Stephen Adams does it again. His second rejection. Van Vliet pulls up, nails the 3. Fred Van Vliet now with 18 points.
Back to the zone they go here, Houston.
Curry gets away, fires, connects. Steph Curry with his 4th three-pointer. Rockets have really extended their perimeter defense all game. Butler goes inside, kicks it out the post. Shot clock at 4 again. Another time, the timer winding down, and Butler hits another shot and a foul. It's the consistent call all season long, regular season and playoffs. The landing area. Şengün foul, count it, and 1. Curry, nearly throws it away, but Butler was right there. Podziemski off the bounce. Curry, catch, fire, hits another 3 for Steph Curry. His 5th for the game, and it's into the hands of Van Vliet. Terrific hustle from both teams. Smith steps back and hits the three-pointer. Checked his feet, and Jabari Smith knocks it down. Adams comes up with another offensive rebound. Holding on. Eason kicks it out. Van Vliet. Smith tries another 3. Hits another 3. Jabari Smith, another big shot. 8 points in 9 minutes off the bench for Smith. Butler, beautiful pass. And Moody, an easy finish. Butler, post off the bounce. Butler fakes the 3, has to put it up, and knocks it down. One-handed shot from Jimmy Butler. Rockets playing a good, smart game. Try and keep their season alive. Van Vliet gets inside, flips it up, and gets the bounce. 20 points for Fred Van Vliet. Dangerous pass, but Butler gets it. Moody with 6 on the 24. Draymond Green, backdoor to Curry, gets inside, layup is good. All right, Lisa, Fred Van Vliet knocks down the 3 and the foul to start the 4th. Van Vliet does it again, and the lead back up to 5 with a 5 of 7 with the knuckleball tonight from 3. As Green off the bounce, goes inside. A lot of contact, stays with the play and banks it home. Warriors push. Butler gets in the paint, finds Draymond Green, got it to go. Lead cut to 4 for Houston. Butler looks up at the shot clock, makes his move, drives inside, running layup, swatted out of bounds by Adams. His 3rd block of the game. Butler guarding Şengün, backing in, turns. Wild shot, he gets it to go. Highly contested, and Alperen Şengün now with 18 points.
There's a little anxiety and a little disappointment. A little disappointment.
Amen Thompson drives in, sneaks it in with the left hand. Gorgeous move from Amen Thompson. Butler battling for the rebound, throws it right to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet, puts up a 3. It's good. Fred Van Vliet knocks it down. Largest lead of the game. Golden State 1 for 12 from the field here in the 4th quarter.
This is, wow.
107-91. Curry trying to get on track. That one goes down. Just the second bucket made here in the fourth for Golden State. Can't get it to go. Curry looks to push. Curry inside. Pajemski lays it up, banks it home with 2.5 remaining. 14th team. They still got a ways to go. Got to win a game 7 against an experienced team, but they absolutely dominated Golden State here in the fourth quarter. Spencer drives and finishes.
I don't understand how long this process started. There's so many players that used to come into the league at 20, 21 after 3-4 years of college. Sometimes it takes time, and so
what will happen in game 7? It's anybody's guess the way this series has gone, but a lot of surprises. But right now, the Rockets feeling good and feeling confident as they're going to head home. And that'll do it. This opening round playoff series is tied.
All right, guys. So you see, Houston beats the Golden State. What an upset to tie the series at 3-3. This is going to game 7. So this is going to be a tight game, guys. Tight game. So anyway, I hope, again, everybody is doing good. Hey, everybody that's on the live, thank you for joining me today. We are covering more and more highlights. And so the next game that we're going to talk about today is going to be the Orlando Magic against the Boston Celtics. And so we're going to go ahead and get into this game. Again, another upset. And as you notice, all the games that's been going on probably the last, I'm going to say 2 to 3 days have been major upsets. Even Denver Nuggets got upset as well right at home. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into game number 2. And again, that's the Orlando Magic against the Boston Celtics.
Hey, North Carolina homeowners, if your AC unit is more than 5 years old, you could have...
From Boston, it's a chance to win and advance. TD Garden, home to the 18-time and defending NBA champs. Tonight, the Celtics looking to take another step in their quest to repeat. However, a young and pesky team stands in their way. Jason Tatum has been on a scoring tear as he battles through a wrist injury. The Magic have been led by up-and-coming star Paolo Banchero, who will try to keep Orlando's season alive. It's Game 5 of the 2-7 series in the East between the Magic and the Celtics. You're watching the 2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google. Here's a look at tonight's CarMax starting lineups. Regular 5 for the Orlando Magic that they have rolled out throughout the postseason. Meanwhile, for the third straight game, Drew Holiday will be out with a strained hamstring. Here we go from a sold-out TD Garden. The Celtics hold a 3-1 series advantage after winning Game 4 on Sunday in Orlando, 107-98. In that game, Jason Tatum had 37. Here's Jaylen Brown getting the scoring started.
He's going to have to be able to knock that shot down if Paolo and Franz are going to have enough space to work.
Horford connects. Sunday tied it at 91 with 4:18 to go. But they saw the experienced Celtics go on a run. There's Paolo Banchero, first points of the night for Orlando. There's Wagner.
Great move right there by Wagner.
Here's Porzingis driving. Porzingis the bucket and the foul. Porzingis will go to the free throw line with the thriller of the game, seeing Indiana get a 119-118 win over Milwaukee in a wild game. Here's Wagner driving for Orlando. And Bill mentioned the word physicality. There's been a lot of that in this series. Franz Wagner driving. Wagner getting the roll.
That's tough right there. All game long for the Magic from behind the three-point line.
All season long, 30th in NBA in three-point percentage. Tatum gets his first bucket.
You have two great scorers. You look at Banchero and Wagner. They can absolutely get it done as they've been carrying this team in this series. but there's not enough shooting between those two guys. You see KCP knock down a triple.
He made his name winning 2 titles shooting threes for the Lakers and Nuggets. That was first 3. KCP coming up with a steal. Now he gets it back. Is he feeling it? Maybe.
Definitely is. Listen, we know this young man has that championship level pedigree, and that is for Al, the senior citizen.
That's right. Just the second player, 38 or older, to have 5 blocks in a playoff game. Here's Boncaro. It rattles in. Harris hounding Pritchard. 8 on the shot clock. Fournette looking for Tatum. Tatum throws it down.
Excellent pass by Fournette.
Tatum scored 73 points over his last 2 games. Did not play in game 2 with a right bone bruise. Tatum, the step back on Boncaro. 8-0 Tatum run, who is now 30 for his last 30 from the free throw line. Boston within 1. Shot clock off. 2 seconds. Harris at the buzzer knocks it down.
What are you seeing on the floor right now?
I think we're playing good defense. 6 turnovers already. Only 23 points for them. That's how we get some easy ones.
How do you carry that momentum over into the second?
Yeah, just keep our activity up, keep talking, keep rebounding.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Detroit and New York right now, game 5. 70-61 lead for the Pistons. Jonathan Isaac, uncontested dunk. Magic.
When your auto insurance coverage is too big or too small,
The 7th seed in the Eastern Conference.
And Cole Anthony Lee is the wild card for this Magic team that we see Porzingis with the hand one.
10 assists on 11 made Boston field goals. We're back within 6.
Hauser saw Wagner turn his head and cut right to the basket.
Wagner drives. Gets kicked in by Isaac. And Boston's going to call a timeout. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Picks up by Caldwell Pope. Brown. Reverse. Fancy move. Wagner wanted to travel. Didn't get the call.
The Magic get quality looks, but they do not knock them down at a high rate.
White fakes on a 3. Drives. Anthony there. Commits the foul. Derek White will get a 3 the old school way. Wagner, 7 on the shot clock. Playing with Cornette out there. Wagner, the step back. Wagner over the 7-2 Cornette. Magic said they wanted to play at a faster pace. They certainly feel like they are, but they turn it over. 4th turnover of the game. Brown right back down the other way. Brown, nice move. Rising to the occasion. And it's a 2-point game.
Leaving Corey Joseph on skates.
The Celtics have made at least 1 3 in every half of basketball they have played this season. Tatum the spin, and he wins that individual battle. 41-41. Magic have led by as many as 9. Brown just inside the free throw line. Horford going up and couldn't get it to go down. Up to Boncaro. Boncaro bucket and 1. Tatum, shot clock off, 3 seconds. Tatum takes one way, rolls the other way, and throws it down. With 8/10 of a second to go, Tatum with an exclamation mark. Magic season on the brink. Boston looking to join Indiana and Cleveland in the second round. Tatum, the first 3 of the game for Boston. Boston has it with Jaylen Brown. Brown at Boncaro. There's his 5th foul. Wagner leads the way with 17 points for the Magic. He's now 6 of 12 from the field. Brown the finger. Have scored all 9 points for the Celtics this quarter. They trail by 2 at the half. Brown driving. Brown scoring.
This team needs rest in the worst way.
Down low to Isaac. Nobody there to contest.
His last 2 games, he combined for only 3 points. 4 points here tonight.
Wagner hasn't hit a 3. Drives on Porzingis. Off the window. He's got 21.
And he likes that matchup.
Again, Bataze guarding Tatum. 3 ball.
The Boston Celtics seize control in this 3rd quarter, up 10 points right now. The last thing you want to do is close this quarter out poorly and end up down 15, 20 points.
Hauser from downtown. Player not named Jason Tatum to hit a 3 for the Celtics. Wagner misses. Loose ball to Carter. Rejected by Horford.
What a block by Horford.
Wagner gets the floater. Among active players in postseason games played. Corner for that man. There he is. Big Al Jason Tatum's got 26. Tatum the three. 29. Tatum's been on fire. Tatum, corner, 4 for 2. At the buzzer. Good! And beat the shot clock. As it is desperation mode for the Magic with their season on the line. Pritchard, deep triple drive.
It looked like the Magic went to a little bit of the zone right there. Pritchard, he's a call for a push-off, misses.
Comes back to Pritchard. White, back to Pritchard. Pritch, please!
You've been waiting to get that one off all game.
Are you ready for retirement? Our free retirement planner shows you where you stay.
Wagner, he's 0 for 4 from distance. Montero, no-look feed for Wendell Carter Jr.
Nice pass by Montero right there.
Richard hounded by Black. Over to Brown. Brown thinks about it, then pulls. Remember when Boston couldn't hit one from 3? They were 0 for 7 to start the game. Wagner, no look behind the back flipping.
Was he even looking at the basket?
Celtics looking to join the top-seeded Cavaliers and Indiana in the second round. Cornette and Jamal Mosley calling a timeout, and he's screaming at the officials. Led by 2 at the break. It's now 94-71 Boston. Brown looking for more. Bouncer off for Cornette.
Great extra pass right there by Brown.
Wagner driving on Cornette. Rejection.
We talked about his defense.
Horford to Brown. 3. You betcha.
Thundercats in Minnesota.
Tatum deep triple tries. Foul. 4-point play opportunity. Jason Tatum back to back. And then the Celtics went on a 30-9 run. Hauser. Now they can't miss from deep. Pouring it on. Jordan Walsh has it. Over to Torrey Craig. Craig. Good on the 3. The 12-23 of the games. Outside of the first round, for the first time in more than 4 decades. That's Anthony Black with the nice move for the Magic. Not they play, and they haven't had Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, I'm sure there's definitely just, but that's what they do.
First time and a half this year they did not make a 3. Since, they've made 13 of 17. Keita, easy deuce there. Magic put up a fight. They made Boston feel them in this series. There's no doubt about it. Their defense, their grit, their physicality was impressive. But the experience showed out for Joe Mazzulla and the defending champs. Boston is bound for the second round. Here is Tatum after another 35-point performance with Nabil.
Hey, Jason, this game was won in that third quarter. You guys go on that 35-9 run. What fueled that?
Getting some stops. We had the rebound. We didn't really like the way we played in the first half. We was only down 2. But it's tough to put a team away. But we just stuck with it.
Physicality was a big narrative in this series. What does that say about the character of your team? And how does that prepare you for New York or Detroit?
We champions. We can win in multiple different ways, multiple different lineups. The Magic, they forced us to play a different way. We adapted and figured it out.
Finally, for you, I was talking to Kristaps Porzingis before the game, and he told me you're just scratching the surface here. He believes you're just entering your prime physically and mentally. How has your game matured as you chase your second championship here?
Just understand I've been here before. 100, 20, whatever playoff games. Can't really ride the emotional roller coaster of the playoffs. Gotta stay poised. Fight through battles, whatever. I think our biggest thing right now is staying healthy. And just taking it one game at a time. Respect our opponent, whoever we play next, and just get ready.
Thanks, Jason.
Appreciate it.
Nabil, sensational job. And a great job by the Celtics, who are moving up.
All right, guys. So what a great game. Boston Celtics win. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to cover these games for today. We will be back on Monday to get back into the political arena. Also, coming up later on in the month, we are going to be covering the tennis matches because that's going to be the French Open, which is going to be like the last 2 weeks of May going into June. And then, of course, we're going to do the NBA playoffs, the finals, which is in June as well. So there's a lot of things that's going to start being integrated within the channel. So if there's some things that you want to see or there's some things you want us to cover, there are some boxing matches that we're going to cover as well as soccer tournaments and baseball. So there's a lot of other stuff that's going to start getting mixed in with this channel. So, but again, thank you, for everybody that's joined me in on this Saturday. I hope everybody again is having a great week and weekend. If you enjoyed the content, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you can, please hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss any episodes. You'll be notified every time I come on to YouTube. Okay, but again, we are covering more and more starting especially by the end of May going into June because a lot of different sports are going to start getting ramped up. So, but again, I want to say hey, and also we'll be back Monday night, 8 o'clock, getting back into the political arena. We're still going to cover the highlights as far as that as well. So again, thank you for all the support. And I look forward to seeing everybody on Monday night at 8 o'clock. All right. Okay, guys. Well, y'all have a great rest of your week. And I will see you Monday at 8 p.m. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.